what's going on, guys?
Taking things apart so we can put them back together again.
Yep, removing some deck boards.
We are replacing these bolts right here. These regular hex head bolts are all getting placed with these nice button head cap screws. The reason is when you bring a net up over these, they'll snag on those and tear your net, but these ones won't. Down here is basically below the deck. These ones are above the deck. There's only about a dozen of them, I guess, and that's the ones that I'm replacing right now. These other ones are getting trimmed. How I'm doing it is I just have a regular washer like this, or a regular nut, and I just use a stack of like 4 washers. I put those on there in a regular nut, and that ends up being the same size as a nylock like this, with just a little extra, and then I can just cut it right in place and then swap out the nut. So yeah, that works pretty good.
Pretty simple operation. So we had this plank here. These inside 2 rows were just threaded into the fiberglass stringers that we built, and so we just take off our 2 panels, that one and this one. Then we can access these 4 sets of edge ones, take this plank out, and just kind of hopscotch out to the edge. And that works pretty good. We're planning on getting some stainless strap that we can tap into and mount on the underside of our fiberglass stringers, so that we can just take one row of or take this one plank and just tap them all, and then it's just an easy removal. That's future us, though.
It'll be like the king plank or something, so to speak.
Yeah.
Well, we got some of these replaced already. Just waiting on a few more deck boards to get removed. They look real good. Seining won't hang up on that. The other nice thing is when you're scrubbing these bulwarks, you don't rip up your scrunchie when you run over the top of these hex head bolts. It just shreds them, shreds your knuckles. So these are really nice for that too. I need to cut a hole in the back right here for our lines to go through, our tie-up line, and then also the tow line for the skiff. So I'm just going off these bolts. I'm gonna see how it looks. This should be fairly accurate, I hope. So if I can just kind of hook that right there. Yeah. Thank you. So this is the top of the fiberglass and aluminum on the inside, so I think we'll probably just come in here somewhere. This is the actual hawse hole piece. Nice hunk of brass. This came with the boat. How's that look, T?
It looks
Pretty crooked.
good.
Well, almost looks pretty good. A little weird on this side.
Greetings.
Lovely patina on this.
Oh,
How's it
yeah.
look from that side?
Some nice, lovely epoxy paint and stuff.
Oh, good grief, I still didn't make it big enough, did I? How's that even possible?
Looks like you're off by a half a thickness.
I should have just done it this way first. I didn't think that pin would reach in there though. I guess it kind of did. Yeah, there we go. Looks all right.
There you go.
It's good, huh?
Nice.
Yeah.
Guys, they polished that up with the wire wheel. The hose hole components here. So we have the bronze hose hole here, and you can see how much of a gap it needs in between the two faces there. So we're doing that with some aluminum shims. This bigger one is going to be welded directly to the bulwarks where you saw Dad cutting out that hole, and then just a slightly smaller one to make up for this little bit of slant on this unit itself. So I'll go in there, and yeah, it'll look pretty good once it's done. So we gotta spin around some valves, or not valves, some fittings to accommodate for the new direction that the hoses come in, and also a couple of them we switched to JSC.
There shouldn't be much in these.
Yeah, they're pretty dry, I think. That end one didn't have
just
any.
a couple little drips came out of those, so
Yeah.
I don't think you'll need that, but
See, the second you would have set the tub down is when it would leak out of there.
we've only been draining for a month now, it seems like.
Yep.
I need some gloves, dude.
Yeah.
I can't believe they didn't have any of our good gloves anymore.
Well, they have 10 pairs, 10 boxes, but
Oh, yeah.
they were up in the
I better check back tomorrow.
storage. Yeah.
Better get two
I was
boxes.
gonna say you better get two. It's been a struggle to find the large Challenger gloves. These blue ones, they're really good. We used to swear by the nitrile black.
I'm looking for.
Black. Those are pretty weak in comparison to these. These are some really tough gloves. Won't go back to those others. They tear pretty much the instant you put them on. Sometimes before you even have them all the way on your hand.
The thing is, these ones are like impervious to everything too. Seems like chemicals don't ruin them. Oop.
No leaks.
Well, that's a good thing. Pull it back there, might need to lift it up.
Yes.
Looking okay?
Yeah. Looks good to me.
Ready, Matt?
There it is.
All right.
Establishing a safety line so it doesn't swing all around.
Right.
Little tap over there.
got movement.
All right, just getting this vane winch figured out here. So you have to put extra wraps on one side because as you bring it over one way, it's winding it on, but it's winding it off on the other side of the drum. So we disconnected the cable and then took like 5 extra wraps on there, which is what you want for the minimum amount of wraps on a drum when it's empty spool. And now we'll hook up our port side cable and we'll start to wind that on. It'll let that side go out, and then once the eye reaches the shackle over here, we'll reconnect it, and then we should be starting to make progress, I think.
Yep.
I don't know.
We're just winging it, kind of.
It's always confusing. I thought we had this figured out once, but then it's been a while.
We kind of recall that way. Alright guys, well, I think it was a vast improvement from our last iteration on the fishtail. I'm pretty sure that took us like an entire day over there.
It seemed like it did take a long time. It was a lot of back and forth and a lot of head scratching.
Yep.
And there's only a little bit of that this time. We didn't get it first time out of the gate, but we only had to readjust once, I think.
Yeah, second time was the charm.
Maybe twice, but we knew what we were doing.
So yeah, it looks good.
It does.
Have you got it, dude?
Yes.
Good.
Not very fast. What was that climb?
I think it's just the cable going over.
Sounded like something fell. Forget something somewhere?
Always a bit nerve-wracking. How's
everything look?
It seems to be raising up good.
There goes the slider. I suppose we better tie that down
Yeah.
before it gets wrapped.
Just throw a clamp on it, on the bar.
I was just gonna. I'll just tie it here.
There you go.
Slide that down a little more.
It might be kind of hard to see now that it's dark out, but I wonder what that is up in the sky.
What you guys think? Is it good?
It's good. Yeah.
Love it.
I think it's okay.
That's good. You guys got it figured.
Yeah, that was a real mind bender. It took us like 50 tries. I don't know.